Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Round. This is the third weekly round of October 2024, and of course I'm joined yet again this week by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, conjuring from the Hellfire Club, screams from the Metal Crypt. No gig for you this weekend, but
No,
you're gonna double dab it next weekend.
yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
the Cruachan gig on Saturday night, and then you're going to the Siege of Limerick on Sunday, which means we'll be recording on Monday next week. You've got two good days ahead of you, man.
I know.
Jeez, man, if I lived in Dublin, I'd have been awful tempted to go into that rage metal night last night just for one band, a band called Anal Lobotomy. I am now seriously intrigued by this band. They are my new cannibalized seagulls. Anal
Yeah.
Lobotomy. Like I couldn't wait to hear something from Cannibalized Seagulls, and now it's Anal Lobotomy. What are you gonna do, boys? I am intrigued because Cannibalized Seagulls have surprised the fuck out of me when I heard their stuff for the first time. So I'm very interested to see
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Anal Lobotomy sound like. But sure, time shall tell. And of course,
See.
as we said, you've got the gig on Saturday night, which is in Lost Lane, I believe, yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Two Tales of Woe, Clannerack. Who else?
Cruachan,
Yeah,
Shadows Calling, and Darkest Era.
Jesus, that's a
It's their
powerful
killer
lineup, isn't it?
lineup. Yeah, yeah. It's a killer lineup.
So if you're about Dublin and you're not
It's
going
a
to
long.
Siege, there's
Yeah,
something to look at for next Saturday night.
yeah, yeah,
That is a really, really good lineup, especially they've got a great mixture
yeah,
of styles in it too.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And for the
You
Siege, well,
know.
the Siege speaks for itself.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
of course, you
yeah.
have the Scream from a Metal Night in Cavan too next Sunday.
Yeah, that's a deadly lineup as well. You know.
Headlined by 10 Ton Slug and the Crawling.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's a lot going on next weekend. You lucky, lucky bastards. Bastards. Lucky. They must think the fucking sun shines out of your arse. Of course, 'cause that means I won't be going to any of them. But anyways, we shall kick on our. No, I've got a few. I've got a few stories before we kick on this week. Bit of fun, bit music and other things. I'm actually started scripting these a bit more. Don't know why, but we'll see how it goes with this one. Of course, in the music news this week was Johnny Lee was shot three times there last Sunday or Monday.
Jakey Lee, yeah. What the fuck? Yeah.
Fucking hell!
What the fuck is wrong with people,
Out
really?
walking his dog and he got shot three times. What can you say? It was a shot in the dark. One step away from you, just a shot in the dark. Always chasing after you. And that's an Ozzy Osbourne joke, which Jakey Lee played guitar for during that era, and that was 38 years ago.
Yeah.
And of course, Ozzy was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yesterday, and he didn't mention him, which people are unhappy about. But what most people
Ozzy's
don't
fuck.
know is that Jakey Lee has been talking shit about Ozzy for 38 years since he's seen him last, and he was at it
Yeah.
again recently. So
Oh, for fuck's
hopefully
sake.
now, after getting shot three times and living to survive it, he might think, like, I'm never getting that money from that dodgy deal that I signed with Sharon Osbourne 40 fucking years ago. I'll just
Mm.
try and be happy he survived, because he's
Yeah,
clearly
yeah.
been living in the past too much. Like
I
the list of
know.
people that
Yeah.
Sharon Osbourne has screwed over is longer than my arms together,
Yeah.
and everyone knows that.
I know. Yeah, loads know that to do.
Exactly, it's just common knowledge. But she made themselves millionaires, didn't she?
Yeah.
That's I'm not just standing up for her, but if you want to be a millionaire, this is the shit you have to do. You have to walk over people. Just the way it is. And of course, Fergal Sharkey. Remember Fergal Sharkey?
Yeah.
The
The
80s
undertones.
singer. He suddenly made this big online comeback. He's going around the UK testing out all the rivers for toxics and how toxic they are and polluted they are.
Jeez, fair
And
play.
yeah, and he got checked out a river there recently, and the safe amount of ammonia in a river is 0.3. The river was 0.6, which means it's basically toxic for fish, birds, everything, because it's basically
Right.
full of sewage. It's a thing he's been doing online, going around testing all these rivers and showing people how fucked up all the rivers in England are from
Yeah.
all the fucking shit they're pumping into them. But sure, a good heart these days is hard to find. So fair play to Fergal Sharkey
Yeah,
for making
yeah,
an
yeah. Fair right.
surprising
Yeah.
comeback a surprising comeback in 2024 to save our rivers. Well, not save our rivers, save the England rivers. We're not going to. He's not going to make any difference. Like, but it's nice for him to point out that the CEO of the company that's pumping all this shit into the rivers made 27 million over 4 years.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll kick on with our roundup. We have 10 releases this week. Two are actually from September, and one was from a couple of weeks ago.
To start, yeah.
We pride ourselves on covering everything, or almost.
Yeah.
If we haven't found you, you're hidden in a way that nobody will find you. You're the ultimate hide and seek champion. If this was a hide and seek championship, you'd be the fucker that just got into a car and got on a plane and went to somewhere in Madagascar and just completely cheated and still looking for them 17 years later. You know, hide and seek champion 2024. Anyways, I'm rambling. Here's Crimson Butchery, Henny and a Plan B from his forthcoming album. That's correct, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah. Here, Violence by Design. Here we go. So they're unfortunately again at the time. We've got a curveball.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I saw him announcing, I went, "Oh, here we fucking go."
Yeah, the last one was
That's
good.
that last one was the last I had the last album in my top 10
You
last
did.
year. I did. And
I had it in my top 20.
this sounds fucking even better.
Oh, this is a step up.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the mother of all curveballs. We thought our album list was pretty much not,
Yeah.
it was open to.
Yeah, yeah, it is open. Yeah.
It was always open to a change, but we didn't expect this.
No, no.
We did not expect this. That sounds serious. Like the production
Fucking,
is huge.
oh, yeah.
Jesus, man, it's a massive step up from the last release.
Yeah.
As I say, the last release made it into your top 10, made it into my top 20, and then this comes along within a year, give or take.
Yeah.
He is fucking prolific, isn't he, man?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And of
Yeah.
course, he's also in bollocks.
Necrotized.
Necrotized as well. So he's got a release coming from Necrotized. He's already released a single with them. He released Crimson Butchery last year, and he's releasing Crimson Butchery again this year. It was an EP last year. It was an album.
Which the Crimson Butchery, it was an album.
Was it an album? Was it an album?
Yeah,
It was.
yeah.
I remember. I just got confused there.
Mm,
So 2 albums with Crimson Butchery in 2 years, and Necrotized as well.
yeah.
Bloody hell! And it's all really fucking good as well too.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was Crimson Butchery, Henny and a Plan B from his their forthcoming album, Violence by Design. It's coming in November. Fucking hell. That's a curveball. That's a fucking
Yeah,
curveball for
yeah,
me
yeah.
personally. It just sounds massive, like.
I know. Yeah.
Like the like I'm not a person that really focuses too much on production, but that just sounds class.
I know.
That
Yeah,
just
I
sounds
know what you
incredible.
mean. I know what you mean. Like when you something that big, like
Yeah.
that sounds.
And next we have a project called Tides with a seven at the end. This is their debut single, yeah,
It's a debut single, yeah.
called Love Ones. We shall play a minute of that now.
Every passing day,
Jesus,
I know.
that's
I
some
do.
debut.
I know. I know.
Do you know anything about them?
No, I've been kind of fucking noticed that they were supporting fucking archives a couple of weeks ago in Freds. And I was checking
Right. I remember that actually. Yeah,
a suggestion popped up on my Instagram. Now they're not on Facebook. I don't know if they
yeah.
have a Facebook profile now or page, I should say. But I checked their Instagram, a suggestion came and I followed them. And then I noticed, oh, they'd released a single. I said, I better check this on Spotify. So I checked it. I went, holy shit.
That's
I
massive.
just going, holy fuck.
What a start! Like
Yeah, I know. I know.
that's potentially in one of the best new bands category,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, that could be a single as well. If they don't
Well, it's
release
already up on YouTube, like,
yeah. But
and they've got 400 views on it, which is fucking good on YouTube, like alone.
yeah, yeah, true.
Jeez, man, that could we're doing up the singles list.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that. That's fucking gotta be high. That is.
This could be like our kind of like our Inishi of this year.
Yeah, yeah,
Because the past 2 years we've had a track from Inishi that both met our top tens because it was class.
yeah,
And they could release one this year, but there's nothing to. We haven't heard anything.
yeah.
So this could be just one of those curveball singles that have come along and make it into both of our top tens on the single list, I think.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Because that sounds fucking unreal. Jesus Christ, what a start. I'll have to, well, you might have to message them on fucking Instagram or something and find out a bit of something because you don't know, we know nothing about them, what the members are, nothing, no?
Oh, I look into it now. Like I just knew about the single basically and said I'd have
No.
any
Well, that
listen to
was
this.
called, how do you spell it? Is Tidez.
T- Tide seven. It's seven. It is. I
Oh, it's
think.
Tie 7. I thought they were going
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Tides, kind of.
yeah,
No, Tie 7. Loved ones. Check that out. That is sounding unbelievably good.
yeah.
Next on our list, we've got something we've covered this before, but we're putting it in for a different reason. Acid Age released their live in Belfast on YouTube without ads, which, for instance, straight away I love.
Yeah.
And we're just going to play some of that now, and there's a reason we're playing it again. Oh, but well, of course, to remind people that Acid Age are got an album coming next year, and they played Bloodstock, the open Bloodstock, so they've had a big year. So I know it'll make sense in a minute. Or do I? Oh, I've obviously listened to that earlier because it's got like a way in. That's what she said. o'clock now. I'll give it a time. And the reason I brought this attention to this is because the lads are currently going through bullshit. Right, just to clarify, that's me logged in there on the Burning Metal page. I've a bunch of notifications there. I'll check to you tomorrow or something, I don't care. Acid Age shows up there at the top. Press Acid Age. If you see the sale of drugs, please report it. This has been going on for ages now.
Nearly a month now.
More?
Them. Yeah.
More.
But I think it's more, yeah.
And Acid Age are... Like, they have an album on the way they want to promote. And stuff like that. And they're on they're on an upscale the last couple of years, as we know.
Yeah.
Which is this a serious blow, because they still appear in feeds. But if you were say they said, oh, we've got the album on sale, pick it up. And say it's Tuesday. And somebody sees it and said, right, payday Friday. I'm going to pick that up. They go to find Acid Age. They get a warning about drugs.
Yeah, if you go to search for them, it fucking sends you to that, basically.
Man, that's fucking crazy, like.
I know. The same's happened with Acid Rain, and I think Acid Throne, who are playing Siege next week.
So basically any name with acid in it.
Any name with acid in it, and they're fucking deeming it to be fucking drugs.
But acid is a fucking... Oh.
I know.
Acid by default is acid.
Yeah, I know.
Not a drug.
Not a fucking drug.
It's something you use to melt bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
I was joking about melting bodies, by the way.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But geez, I hope that gets sorted out. Like, but I've got little or no faith in it now to happen.
I know, it's ridiculous. It is. This stage.
And how do you fuck?
Basically, you know the way when you tag, if you tag them and you click on it, goes straight to their page. If you search, that drug thing comes up. I'm able to get into their page. I am.
All right.
Basically, if someone tag, if you see them tag, if anybody watching this sees them tag, click on it, and we'll go straight into the page. It's when you search.
Yeah, but my point still stands. If you've seen the post on Tuesday,
yeah,
and it's Friday, try and find that 4 days.
I know. I know what you mean. Yeah,
it's a serious blow for the lads. Like,
yeah.
We'll not solve it. And that was Acid Age live in Belfast. And next on our list is a band that have been around for seemingly quite a while. But I've never heard of them. Have you ever heard of White Abbey before?
Not till you mentioned it to me.
They have 2 albums and an EP out.
Yeah, I know.
How the fuck did we not see them?
I know, yeah, I know.
Because they've got a big following. Like, it's just weird that we've never come across them until now.
Yeah, I know, mate. I need to look at their fucking socials. Do they have big numbers?
They get fucking big numbers on their stuff, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, I may fucking like that's
for most Irish projects, they're big numbers anyway. And we're going to have to this is a project I personally will have to go back. I'm talking about before even playing it. That's fuck's sake, what am I doing? This is White Abbey. Think of Me Sometimes, which is probably one of the lightest songs I've ever released, but it's a new release that came out during the week, and they're a power metal band by their own description. stop there now. We gave it the time. That sounds cool. Like it's a really
Yeah,
cool video. Like,
yeah. I know what you call him done the video. Phil Horner from X Conjuring Face
oh yeah,
as well.
that's where I seen it. It was posted on his page.
Cool, fucking,
One of
you
his
know.
pages. He has a few different pages now. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
It's probably
Oh,
the
it's
Hornland Music, is it called?
yeah. Yeah. He's doing video stuff and the van thing he's
Yeah,
doing
I
as
know.
well.
That's where I discovered him.
Yeah,
And I was just looking. I was just like, how the fuck did we not hear about these
yeah. I
mini
know.
Guard?
I know. Yeah,
But it's to say they've got a big following, and they're an older band too. Like they've clearly been around for a while.
yeah.
So they've clearly all got together at a later point in their lives and had this idea for a project, and they've released 2 albums and an EP so far.
Hmm.
And is this a new single, or I don't know
It's a
why I'm
new.
asking you? You don't know either.
I think it's a new single.
New
It is.
single, yeah.
I
We,
think it
we
is.
really
Yeah,
don't. Well, if I have an excuse. I'm going through cancer treatment, so
yeah. I
I'm allowed
know.
to be shit
Yeah,
these days.
yeah. I know. Yeah,
Well, it's not going too bad. It's just the tiredness. The tiredness of the bastard. I'm fucking wrecked here, but I'll get through it.
yeah,
But I'll try and check them out over the next couple of days because Wednesday through to Sunday I'm gone again.
yeah.
So they sound like they're an interesting project and they're getting big views. Like
Yeah.
it's very professionally made too as well.
I know. Yeah, it's cool. But it's a nice video. It's a
Yeah,
good song
the
as well.
graveyard there and the old graveyard,
Yeah,
like that. And them headstones are like fucking hundreds of years old, like just gothic kind of. Which is weird because they describe themselves as power metal. Maybe they just I don't know. I'll have to go back and
this
check.
could this there could be some personal thing about this with the graveyard.
Think of me sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah, could be.
yeah. That's that. I don't know why I didn't spot that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just as glaring in your face, isn't it?
yeah. Mm.
Anyways, we'll have to go back and check them out because we're idiots in regards to this band. We've only heard one song each, and
Yeah,
it's that one.
yeah.
But we'll get back to them. Next on our list is a band called Moonlight Eclipse, who released their third single, I believe.
Um, I think it's their third
I think it's
single.
their third. Yeah, Wandering Problem. There was one before that, and then there was this one.
Yeah,
Caught in a Fire. There's going to be an ad on this because it's one of those topic videos. Is there? No. Well, I know it has a really, really long intro, so we're going to have to skip it in a bit further. I went too far. Went too far again. Around a minute. Start a minute.
yeah.
Words can cut you like a knife, beat you down and ruin your life. But the pain you feel is not your own. Gotta get out of this burning home. Blackened eyes and heart of stone. They won't fix your broken bones. Try to avoid them, you'll still trip through the wires. None of it matters when you're caught in a fire. When you're caught in a fire.
I'll stop it there and give it the time. They're improving.
Yeah, man, those lyrics.
I was just about to say, for
Yeah,
their
yeah,
young age,
so
they write
fucking
great lyrics.
yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Like, as we've touched on before, their age, like, the two girls are 15, and the other lads are like 17 and 18 or something like that.
Yeah,
Like, that's serious talent for such a young age.
I know.
We've got to keep talking about their age, and there's no need to keep. That's just getting condescending now, isn't it, at this point? But again, the lyrics superb, song
Amazing,
structure really, really good. They're moving forward at a rate.
Yeah, I know.
If it was back in the day, you'd nearly you'd nearly put them up in this kind of silver chair, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And they write better lyrics than Silverchair ever did either.
Yeah, I know.
Like Silverchair were massive, and when you look back, they were like their lyrics are shit. Really, they're not shit, but they're not great. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
just
know
like
what you mean.
they caught fire when they were young. And, no, that's not fair. Their lyrics weren't shit, but these are better.
Yeah,
There's more thought to them. They're not. They're more like the more poet type lyrics than just words. Like
yeah.
yeah, there's big talent in this band, isn't there?
No, I know. Fucking.
Don't curse because they always clip us.
Yeah. Beep.
Exactly. Look at that. Another step forward for them, and I'm very interested to see where they're going to go next.
Yeah, fantastic song it is.
And I've seen a video of them there a while back. They were entered into some Battle of the Bands thing that they won.
That's right. Yeah,
And Jesus, they're good life.
yeah.
They are good life. They are really good life for their where they are is in their development as musicians. Like, oh, we've been keeping an eye on these, and you know what, man? When I'm thinking about my end of the year singles list, be it top 10, top 20, that Wandering Problem,
Yeah,
that's a brilliant song, man.
I know.
I like this, but Wandering Problem is just.
Yeah.
But sure, look at they're trying out new things,
Exactly.
and at their age, that's what they should be doing. They shouldn't just fucking say, oh, I've cursed, so we've ruined your clip. That's causing a fire by Moonlight Eclipse. Check them out. Next on our list, we have Space Shepherds, who released a split album with another project called Organs. And I'll tell you in a second.
I'd like a bar of chocolate, please.
Would you?
It's from
It's for your mother, and I'm going to hand you plastic coins, and you're not going to tell me to get the fuck out of the shop. Like, what a stupid ad. I'm going to stop it there because this track is. They've released one song for this compilation, this split, should I say, and it's 23 minutes long.
Oh,
So best of luck trying to
I
advertise
know.
a
Yeah.
23-minute long song in 1 minute.
I need to check that out.
You do.
I know.
Yeah, obviously they released it during the week, but that's the thing with the Space Shepherds. All their songs are like at least 15 minutes long, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very long. They are.
Oh,
Very rare to have anything under 10 minutes.
well, if they released two albums or two EPs,
Two album. I think they have 3 albums.
3 albums, they've released.
Yeah.
They've been fairly consistent. We hadn't heard much from them this year.
Yeah, I
I
know.
think this is the first time we've heard from them this year.
Um,
It was,
I think
last
it
year was
is.
the last time.
Yeah,
Like, it was
I think-
November last year.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
And as I say, this is a split. They'd done with another band called Organs. So they just dropped like a 20 fucking 5-minute song or whatever in as a split, like. It's really good though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I very interested. I like listening to them. You know,
Oh
it's
yeah, the only reason I think Space Shepherds I haven't checked out enough is the length at times is the problem.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, that's not a diss on them, but I definitely should have checked them out more over time.
Mm.
But it's trying to find the time.
I know, I know, I
You
know.
know, it's like it's all right we've got 10 releases a week as we have again this week. You've got to get 10 new releases you got to check out, and you've got to find time to check out a band that has 15-minute long songs. Like
I know.
it's not easy.
No, no, no.
But I should really go back and check out their stuff because everything I've heard from it is really, really good. And you loved them.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
were the one who introduced them
Fantastic
to
they
me, and you've
are.
always spoke highly of them.
Gee, yeah, yeah. There's no one else doing what they're doing, like, you know.
Thank God, or we'd have some crack
Oh
doing this
yeah,
roundup.
well, fair play to them for, fucking
That was a joke, Adrian. I was saying thank God, otherwise we'd have a great time doing this roundup. I wasn't saying it in a negative way, but I know what you're saying, man. I know they are a project unto themselves,
yeah, yeah.
and now it's good to have them back on again.
Mhm.
And next on our list, we have a one-man project as such called "Spirit of Dignity" by David Pepper Music, and this is the first single off his forthcoming album. And I know there's guest vocalist coming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. On another song track.
I'm very cautious about what I say here because I don't know what's been let out or what I've been told.
Yeah,
You know, so but
I know.
sure.
Yeah.
Look at it's the first track off his forthcoming album. We shall play a minute of that now.
Hmm.
And we've played a minute now. That's mad. He plays a 9 string guitar
And I know. It's fucking very heavy. It sounds all right.
and a
You
five
know.
string bass.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right.
Jeez, he's just making everything so complicated, isn't
Ah,
he? He's making
oh.
everything so complicated, isn't he? Now, joking aside, I know very little. I know this is his second album, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be, I think, second.
yeah, and he's
Yeah,
been the solo project that started on his own, and now he's got an album coming, and there's guests on it.
yeah,
We know that we can say this that Jones from Cursed Sun was on a track
yeah, yeah,
because it was already played on a radio show here.
yeah, yeah. That's
I think there
right.
was a metal show down in Limerick that played it.
Which
Was it the metal show in Limerick it was played on? I'm fairly sure it was.
I think,
Giz and the
yeah,
boys.
yeah. I think so.
And
Yeah,
Sayers involved in it as well.
Sarah. Yeah, the show
I'm
Sarah.
fairly sure it was played on that. I haven't.
Mm.
So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I know. It sounds pretty good. It does. You know.
Yeah, it sounds interesting, and the vocals are decent, but you can see where the tracks would benefit from guest
Yeah,
vocalists.
yeah, yeah.
And that's not a knock, you know. I could add more dimension to them.
Mm.
But I know that's a good start from the first I've ever heard of
Same here.
Mr.
Yeah,
David Pepper.
yeah.
So he's got 105 views on that in a day, so that's pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good, all right. One day.
Something to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
One-man project with guest vocalists. He plays a 9-string guitar and a 5-string bass guitar, so he's clearly a talented fucker.
Yeah.
And that was Spirit of Dignity, The Stars and the Moon. And next on our list we have Psychotic Outsider, they released a new EP, that's correct, yeah?
Yeah.
And we're going to play some of the track Till We Decay. And here we go. Man, I know we've covered that song before, and it sounds very different from the last mix that they've released
Yeah.
on this EP. I haven't checked out the lyric video. Them lyrics are fucking mental, aren't they?
I know, yeah.
They're
yeah.
really good lyrics, but Jesus, what did I say
Yeah.
on there? Where is it? Oh, I can't. I'm afraid I'll say it wrong now, so I won't say it. But Jesus, they're fucking real, though, man. Whoops, they're real lyrics, though.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of, I think there's a lot of kind of
A lot of
topics,
social
mental health.
aware lyrics in it.
I think there's a lot of mental health kind of topics in it.
All right.
There is,
I
especially
haven't
with
had
the other.
chance to check the EP out.
Yeah,
It came out during the week, yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it's really fucking good. It is.
what's the name of the EP?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Is it in
Really
numerals
good.
or just SAX?
Just sit. No, six. The number 6.
Oh, yeah, 6, right.
6.
Definitely have to check that over the next couple of days.
Yeah, it's really good. It is. You know.
That was just released on one of those days where I was just like fucking.
Oh yeah.
But what can I do? I operate on a 3-day window now, and I got to I got to check out Crimson Butcher yesterday.
I know. Yeah.
No point in me even trying to listen to music at the moment. Going through this treatment, not a whole. It's a waste of fucking time. I can't focus. Like
Yeah.
I'm
I
too
know.
fucking tired. I can't focus. Like, and we have got 2 releases left for the end of the evening, and it's a split release called Proper Crack by Crackhead Control on the Props. And before we play a bit of, no, I'm going to keep this. Actually, I'm going to keep this. Fuck, where'll I go? Go Crackhead Control first. 3-Way Lover Affair. Here we go. Stop it there on that one. And Bit of a funny story with this project. In 1979, I believe, two lads had an agreement to make a band together, and due to logistic reasons, it didn't happen for another 40 years.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, what a mad story.
Deadly.
40 years later, after originally coming up with this idea in school to form this punk band, they've made it a reality.
Deadly.
And they've released a few bits over the last couple of years, and they've seemingly got a following in Belfast as well too.
All right. Yeah, that sounds
They had
cool,
a
though.
double launch there recently with the New Normal also playing with them.
All right, yeah.
Or maybe it's already happened, and maybe it's already happened. I don't know. I don't know. I know this was released in September, and I found it by default, just by chance.
Yeah. Jeez.
That sounds cool, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Real
That's a
old
cool-
school punk, like.
Yeah, yeah. That's a cool story, though.
40 years due to logistical reasons. We didn't bother having our first practice for 40 years.
Deadly.
Well, better late than never.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Better late than never. And of course, the second track on that split was from a project called The Props. And there's two tracks here that spring to mind. Don't Get Mad and Wasted Generation. Wasted Generation is 2.5 minutes long, and Don't Get Mad is just over a minute, so we might as well just play Don't Get Mad and play the full track.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I think I need to go. Sick of being broke. It's 5:07 in the morning. Felt my speak you. The guy next door didn't sleep at all. I think he's hiding up. He's watching as I'm walking up, but I just don't give a fuck. They say my attitude stinks, but I'll tell you this one thing. If I could be any different, I wouldn't know who to want to be. Everybody so I talk, telling me to just be myself. So don't get mad at me again anyhow. They say I'm a washed-up broken narcissist, but I think I'm a decent guy. I might get fucked up, but I get the chance on my side of a sunny night. It doesn't shit like here I am, don't know what I'm gonna be. So watch this piece of film, it's not gonna make this fucking city. They say my attitude stinks, but I'll tell you this one thing. If I could be any different, I wouldn't know who to want to be. Everybody's always talking, telling me to just be myself. So don't get mad at me again,
That's a cool track as well.
Deadly, fucking proper old school fucking punk.
I really like The Props, actually, from what I've heard of them.
Yeah.
These are all just recent discoveries, and I'm obviously a punk fan, so it's cool to come across a bit more.
Yeah.
The Props, man, they sound really fucking good. I like the lyrics as well. They're proper, like. The Props, they call themselves. They're proper. The Props. The Props are proper. Try saying that after 15 pints. The Props are proper. You'd be fucking doing well there.
Yeah.
And we have reached the end of our roundup for this week. We've had 10 releases this week, which is just part of the course now at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous, like. But then again, we have started getting more diverse as time went on.
Yeah.
But nobody else is covering them, so.
I know, yeah.
And we've at this point now, people we've got a solid 100 viewers, and we've got like 307 or 8 subscribers or whatever we have, like, so we've done our job, like, overall, I believe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because from day one, the plan was always get this to 100 viewers a week. So
Yeah.
we're introducing 100 people a week to new music. So when you're covering, I'm not going to be me. I don't mean to cunt saying this, but a lot of the time we're covering bands people have never heard of.
That's true, yeah.
So
I know.
we have to be realistic about it, and we've got to where we wanted to be. So that's a big thing. And thanks to everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you very much to everyone for getting us to this point and putting up with my bullshit for the last 2.5 years. Look at bit of crack. Anyways,
I know.
mad stories of the week. Jesus. I couldn't really find any good mad stories this week. Everything was all negative. You know, like I'd hear stories like about the whole Carmela Harris thing, you know, completely true. The Fox interview is just a train wreck. And I said last week I thought Trump would win. It's a given now. It's just if you want a good laugh, watch that interview. And then of course you've got stories around New York where it's got to the point now where in parts of New York they've got 25% shoplifting rate because they've decriminalized shoplifting in New York, and the police are underfunded and they can't police the area. So it's got to the stage now where they're going around robbing shops and selling them the stuff they bought on the shop on the street for half price. Escape from New York is actually happening in front of our eyes.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
But we'll end on a funny note. The Conquer World Championships happened there recently, and there was a big controversy around it. An 82-year-old man entered for the 46th time, and he was up against some 23-year-old young lad who was one of the favourites. And he got the one conker hit and smashed his conker into bits. And of course, he instantly started this big investigation that he didn't believe that he had actual conker. But to prove him everything wrong, the same 82-year-old man, should I say, he lost the final to the women's champion. So that just goes to show how big of a bitch the modern generation are now, doesn't it? You got bet by a now lad in your peak and thought he was cheating. And then he went on and lost to the women's champion. You fucking pussies. You Gen Z pussies. You fucking can't even play conkers right. You've got your shit. Anyways, conkers is sacred. And to accuse a man of cheating, that's not good. That's bad form, like.
Yeah.
You know, just because you're 23 years old, that old man, he's 46 attempts at this, and he got the hit, and he couldn't take it. Man up! Get some Y chromosomes back into you or whatever. Inject them into yourselves. Inject them into your veins. But sure, that seems to be the case now. No, all joking aside, this seems to be the case with the young generation now. They blame everything and everyone but themselves. Like back in the day, if we fucked up, we held our hands up.
Yeah.
We learned from it, we grew from it. I've never seen a more entitled generation than what's going around now.
Jesus.
They just went in and expected to win. And they got their ass handed to them by an old man who got beaten by a woman in the final. But sure, we'll be back again. Goodbye. That's all I've got time for today. And remember now, you're the tops. Like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff. And we shall be back on Monday next week because Adrian is going gigging all over Ireland next weekend. Good luck.